Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is Screenwriter's Rant on Once Human, new video game. A lot of video games came out, not a lot of movies. This Saturday, excuse me. And the premise of the game is, I'll read you the synopsis. The opening of a mysterious silver door unleashed a catastrophe onto this world, forever changing the course of human history. Over the next 30 years, the last remnants of humanity are struggling and nearing extinction. Until you arrived. Little by little, you gather your resources in your struggle to survive and heal the land from the otherworldly terrors. Once Human is a new, weird survival sandbox game. I like the look of it. I like everything about it. I like the threat. I mean, aliens are sort of overdone, right? This one, it's got different rules. You know, supernatural horrors, but also a mix of invasion, a mix of, technology, which I like too. You check out this cool high-tech supernatural stuff. It's kind of cool. And then this sort of map sequence where you're clearing areas, which I'm a big fan of because it maps your progress in the game. And then I like the idea of you can gain progress and lose progress. I mean, that's a cool sandbox feature, I think. It's not used enough. You apparently can drive vehicles. You can build safe houses. I like the building function when it's appropriate. I hate the Fortnite building function because that's too lame. It's just really used as a human, a building shield. Trying to shoot the guy and he's building and building and building. I don't like that. Jumping around like a jumping bean. I don't like any of that. The physics of that makes zero sense to me. This makes sense, right? You clear an area, then you stop and you use the resources to build yourself a safe house, and you sort of, take back the land. And it's a bit dreary. I'll say that. A bit dreary, but it's supposed to be supernatural. It's supposed to be moody. So it's called Once Human. And you can see the reflection there, the W for the M. It's interesting. I like it. I think I would play this game. I like the graphics. They're nice. A lot of muted colors, though. This, to me, is a game you got to play on a big screen. Very, like a really nice screen. Big and, 4DK, whatever the hell that is the top of the line now. That's what you want to play this on. In terms of music or any of the pop culture stuff, doesn't appear to have any of that, at least not in this incarnation. And I'm fine with that too. These days, I want something relatively simple. You can see the human in there. I guess she's the one who's controlling the monster or is mutated. And there's the map. I like the whole thing about it. I mean, it's really nice. There's a monster there. I would play this. So you really can't break these down into 3 acts, but if you had to, it would be something like, the setup, 30 years later, how bad everything is. And then the various missions where you're just trying to survive, and then it would lead into, well, this mission can change the course of the war, right? And then there'd be a big setback. And then finally, there'd be a couple of missions towards the end that would be the big climax where you'd fight some super boss and close the door, and maybe you'd keep the door open for further adventures. Maybe you'd only clear out part of the country or part of the planet, and then you'd move on to, I don't know, Europe. Once Human Europe, or Once Human South America, or Once Human on the road, depending. Which is fine. Everything's like a painting, isn't it? It's very nice graphics. I really like them. The colors are a little too muted, I think, but if I had the right TV, I think I'd be fine with this. I don't like it to be too dark in a video game. I like to see what the hell I'm shooting at. I get it. You're trying to give me different obstacles, but if it's just dark, it just gets annoying after a while. I just want to be able to see what I'm shooting. I don't want to put too much thought in a video game. That's why I still got Red Dead Redemption 2 and I still haven't opened the damn thing. I mean, I'm dying to play it, but it's like having a part-time job. It's like a huge commitment, right? I mean, I kind of don't want to start it until like I'm ready to start it, until I have that time. But will I ever have the time? Anyhow, looks good. I would play this game once human. Summer of Gaming 2022. I assume that means it comes out any day now. So that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. Make sure you check me out tomorrow, Sunday, in Tom's River at the Tom's River Elks Lodge. This is going to be the Jersey Shore Comic Con that's held there every once in a while. So that's tomorrow, June 12th. It's going to rain, so come out. It's not raining inside the building. And I'll have the Pineys, I'll have some of my comics, and we'll see you tomorrow.